What's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to another one of my videos. If you're new here, hey girl, hey boy, hey. I wanted to do a video about my weight loss journey. First, I want to do like an introductory. Is that a word? Yeah. So I want to do like an intro video first, give y'all a little background on my weight loss journey. So for the most part, I'll be talking about, in this video, I'll be talking about my weight loss surgery that I had a couple of years. It's been more than a couple of years, but it's been some years back I had weight loss surgery. So I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to talk about just the details about that surgery, and then life afterwards. I'm going to talk about gaining the weight back after bariatric surgery and those things. So let's get started. And if I look down, I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to miss anything. So I wrote down some keynotes that I want to talk about. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, what I had done. So I had the sleeve. It's called sleeve. Let me get the right terminology. It's called I'll call it the sleeve, but the right terminology, the medical terminology is, what is it, y'all? Oh, it's called sleeve gastric tummy. Hold on. It's called sleeve gastric tummy. Okay. Sleeve gastric tummy. I think that's the word. But anyways, if you want to know more details about this bariatric surgery, then you should look up that procedure. So I decided to get weight loss surgery because I was like in my heaviest I've ever been, and that was in the year 2014. Yeah, so 2014 I decided to go through the process of getting the weight loss surgery. So how it started was, my friend, she wanted to have the surgery done, and I wasn't really thinking about having the surgery or nothing because I don't know, it just, I didn't think I could afford it. Probably that was the main reason. So she was like, your insurance will cover it or whatever. And at the time, I had some good insurance. So she was like, just go to the not webinar, but go to the seminar with me and then just go from there. So I went to the seminar with her, and I took it in, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go through the process. If I get it, that's super straight. If I don't, then that's okay. So I went through the process. After the seminar, I followed up with another consultation with the nutritionist, and then they told me all the steps I have to take in order to be approved by my insurance, and then so on and so forth, because my insurance does cover that type of surgery that I was going for. So I was excited. Excuse me. So I was excited that my insurance was gonna that covers it like 100%. I had some good insurance. The insurance that I had at the time was Blue Cross Blue Shield, if I'm not mistaken, and I was under my husband's insurance. My husband at the time, yes, I've been married, so that's another story. So I was under his insurance at the time, and I think it was Blue Cross Blue Shield, and so we had some pretty good insurance. So I was like super stoked. That's dope. I was excited. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go through the process. So what I had to do was I had to check in with my PCP every month for, it's different for different insurances. So for my insurance that I had, they required me to check in with my PCP and actually try to lose some weight on my own before they would approve me. That was one of the things that was required. And again, I had to check in with my PCP to monitor my weight. And then I had to start doing different tests like blood work and all those things before you actually have surgery. So there was a course that was over a course of 3 months, 3 or 4 months. I can't remember exactly, but it was no more than 4 months. So my surgery, when I start acting on it, my surgery happened really quick. Like I got approved really quickly. It was like about 3 months. So I did all the things they told me to do, and then I got approved, and I got approved to have my surgery date October the I wrote it down. So my surgery date was October the 27th, 2014. And I got prepared for that. There was a lot of things I needed to buy. For the most part, I needed to buy things such as what I was going to be eating after my surgery, because I couldn't eat solid foods. I couldn't eat solid foods for about, I think it was a month, and it may have been 2 months. Yeah, I'm thinking it was about 2 months. It was about 2 months that I couldn't eat solid food, so I had to make sure I had pureed food. And a lot of people was telling me that I'm gonna have to eat baby food, and I was like, no ma'am, no. So I researched different foods that pureed, like mashed potatoes, applesauce, and also I needed protein after my surgery, so I bought a lot of protein shakes and things like that. So I got prepared, and I'll have some pictures as I talk. I'll put up pictures from back when I was getting prepared. So I got myself prepared, went in for my surgery. The surgery didn't last long. So let me back up. Let me tell you guys a little bit more about the sleeve. So getting the sleeve, like literally, it's totally different from gastric. So with the gastric bypass surgery, you get, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on this, I think you staple your stomach, if I'm not mistaken. But with the sleeve, you literally get your stomach, not even half. Most of your stomach will be cut out, like literally cut out. And I will put up a picture so you guys can see, like, from what a whole stomach is, from when you get the sleeve, what your stomach will look like then. It's going to be really, really small, so you're not able to eat, whether you want to or not. So yeah, so like fast forward, got in, had my surgery. It was a couple of hours, and I was good to go. Didn't have no complications. What else? So the hospital stay is usually 2 to 3 days. I stayed in the hospital for 4 days because, of course, you have to, after they take the catheter out of you, because you have to have a catheter. So after they take that out of you, you have to have a bowel movement, and you have to go to the bathroom on your own before they let you leave the hospital. So my body just was not for it. My body, I didn't like the catheter. Like, my mind didn't like it, but my body was like, where the catheter goes. I don't want to use the restroom on my own. My body just wouldn't do it. So I had to stay in the hospital an extra day or two because they just wouldn't let me leave until I had the bowel movement. So in the midst of that, I had to get up, walk around a little bit, trying to get mobile a little more, and not just stay in the bed all day. And I think that's with any surgery. You have to get up and walk around. Even if you got stitches, you still need to get up and walk around. But I didn't have any stitches. So let me see. So what they do is they go in with a microscope, and it's a new age way of having a surgery. So I was cut in 4 different places, but they were really small cuts. It was like 3 cuts about this size, and then you have one long one going down your belly button. So yeah, so it didn't look that bad. So I didn't have to deal with stitches or nothing like that. But I did have to go home with a drain still in me because all the fluid still needs a drain. So that was uncomfortable. Just any kind of foreign object in my body is just like the most uncomfortable thing in the world. That's why I hated the catheter, but I had to have it. So after I had a bowel movement and I went to the restroom on my own, then I was able to go home. So life after the surgery, it was pretty good. I was with my mom at the time. She was taking care of me, and I was getting around pretty well. Like I said, I had the drain in me, so I had to empty it and so on and so forth. It wasn't that bad. The pain level, I'll say between 1 and a 10 after I got home. The pain level was probably a 7. Like, I could deal. I didn't have any complications when I got home. Everything was fine. A week later, after post-op, I had to go back and get the drain pulled out. So I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'll talk about who I got my surgery done by and where and all that. But when I went back to get my drain taken out, my doctor, my surgeon, he I'll talk about him in a minute, but they don't put you to sleep, they don't give you numbing or nothing like that, they don't numb anything or nothing, they just straight pull it out of you. Like, literally, you can hear it coming out of your body. Like, those it was so uncomfortable, it was so foreign to me, and it was I just didn't like it. It hurt. It sounded weird. It felt weird, and it was so uncomfortable. But he just kept going. It was really long, so he kept going, kept going, kept going. I was looking like, he didn't give me no heads up or nothing. He was like, "You ready?" I was like, "I guess," and then he just did it. So anyway, that stuck out in my head about my surgery because it was just the worst. So anyways, after he did that, I was okay. Like, after it came out, I was fine. I felt a whole lot better. I could move around a whole lot better. And so yeah, after that, I made sure I ate my pureed foods. But when you first get home, you cannot eat pureed. You have to do liquids only. Like, my first week, I was only doing liquids. So I was doing protein shakes and I was doing Powerade. Powerade was my best friend. I actually got addicted to the blue Powerade. That's all I would drink for a year. Like, Powerade is all I drank for a year. I got addicted to it. Like, seriously. Still my favorite to this day. Actually, I went over there now. But I'm not addicted to them or nothing like that. But they still one of my faves. And so after that week, I started slowly winging myself onto pureed foods like mashed potatoes, and it would just be like 2 spoons. Not even that, 1 spoon. It'll be like 1 spoon of pureed for lunch. And then for dinner, I'll have some applesauce, but it'll be like 2 spoons of applesauce. That's all, And when you eating like that, you don't do nothing but gain. You don't do nothing but lose weight if you eating like that. But because I was solely drinking my protein shakes throughout the day, that I was fine. I wasn't missing much. So, because my stomach wouldn't allow me to eat much of anything, the protein I was putting it back in with the shake. So that went on for about 3 months, and then I slowly winged myself on more solid foods. It wasn't like I went out and had a steak or nothing like that after 3 months, but I did start slowly eating other solid foods. And then, next thing you know, I'm eating solid foods within reason. Like, let's just say, like a little kid's plate about this size, and then you have the three sections and that's what I would eat off of because I couldn't eat no more than that, and I would be really full. So when you have a bariatric surgery, or specifically when you have the sleeve done, because I can't speak about the other procedures, but when you have a sleeve done, you cannot overeat. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like the dump or something like that. Like literally, it's not a good idea because when you overeat or you eat too much for your stomach, I think it gets inside of your. I don't know. I can't even speak on it all the way because I don't know exactly because I've never done it. I've just heard like people had to go back to the hospital because they overate and it was called a dump or something like that, and the food went somewhere it wasn't supposed to go because it was no way it could stay in their stomach. It just wasn't no room. So you cannot overeat. Um, let's talk about the mental after having. Oh, I forgot I had to go and get and talk to a therapist. You have to talk to a therapist before you have a bariatric surgery. They want to know that you're ready and that you're on this journey and you're not just gonna get this get this surgery and then start back overeating or start back eating like you normally do, because that means you're not ready for it. So I did have to do that. So fast forward, the mental. I can't speak for everybody else, but I can only speak for myself. My mental changed completely. Before I had this surgery, I had a relationship with food. Like, I love food. I can eat food all day. But after the surgery, and even to this day, and I had my surgery in 2014. At the end of 2014, then you have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Year 2021, I am still like that. I don't have a relationship with food. It's not that I dislike food, but I eat when I get hungry, but it's I don't be hungry often, and then I don't eat much. Even though I have gained some of my weight back, it's not because I ate too much. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all why I gained my weight back. But I don't have that relationship with food. Like, I'm not thrilled by food. I do get hungry. I'm not saying I don't get hungry. I just don't have that enjoyment that I used to have with food before my surgery. Like, your mental changes. Your mental changes. And I can't explain it other than it's some clicks after your surgery, and you just don't have that. You don't have that passion for food no more. So yeah. What else? Okay, so I'll talk about where I got my surgery. I got my surgery in Memphis, Tennessee, where I live. And I got it done at the St. Francis Hospital. That is a weight loss. It's not all weight loss, but the weight loss program is there. So you have 3 different doctors. Well, you got 2 now. It was 3 when I had mine. So you have 2 doctors now that are specialists in bariatric surgery. So the doctor that I decided to go with was Mr. Robert Wagner. Mr. Wagner is cool. He know what he doing. He's a Caucasian man, and he's real smooth. Like, he talks fast. Like, you got to keep up with him. And I get that because he's really busy. So I think he just got in the habit of just talking fast and getting things done. But he's thorough. He is thorough, and he's smooth, and he talks fast, and he's confident in what he's doing. And he was really likable. At first I was like, okay, you talking too fast. You doing too much. Wait a minute. Dial it back, you know. But I realized he's so confident, and he does this every day, all day. And so I just need to keep up. So, yeah, I absolutely loved him. I researched him for for a minute because I had the option of two surgeons, and the other surgeon was a woman, and she was cool too. I was going to go with her, but I decided ultimately I liked Dr. Wagner after I spoke with him or whatever. So yeah, Dr. Wagner, St. Francis Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. That is where I had my surgery. That's who did my surgery, and he has a rate of, I think, a 4.7 out of 5 rating. So he's really good at what he do. You just have to understand he's gonna talk fast, and he's really confident, and he can come off cocky. He really can come off cocky, but he's really good at what he does. I had no issues with my surgery, no issues after my surgery, none whatsoever. Like, my surgery was a success 100% through and through. So, what else I want to talk about? I talked about that. And like I said, I'm going to include pictures for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about when I talk about certain things. The cost of the surgery. So the sleeve, I don't know if it changed, but when I had it done, my total cost was, rounding up, was between 33 and 35,000. And like I said, my husband at the time, his insurance covered the whole thing. I think I just had to pay my doctor's visit afterwards, and I think that was like $200. That was it. I paid $200 after my surgery out of my pocket, and my whole surgery was taken care of by my insurance at the time. So that's what the surgery cost, and I didn't have to pay a penny. So that was everything to me, because I probably wouldn't have got it done if I had to. What else? I talked about that. Oh, so after I healed, I exercised a little bit, and I was getting the weight off. I maintained my weight until 2019. No, I maintained my weight until the end of 2019. That's a lie. Let me get this right. I maintained my weight until 2020. I started gaining weight in 2020. I maintained my weight until 2020. And part of the reason was COVID. And the other part was I met the love of my life. Like, I gained weight because it was happy weight. I kept that weight off. Not saying I wasn't happy throughout those years, because I was in moments. But when you truly happy and you with someone that's not stressing you out, when you with someone where y'all connect, and then y'all and food come into play, because my fiance loves food. So I would keep up with her and try to, I wouldn't eat like she ate, but I would eat more throughout the day than I usually would, because she loves food. And on top of that, everybody know about happy weight. And I have put on 50 pounds. It may not even be 50. I put on about 50 pounds. Yeah. So I put on about 50 pounds since I've had my surgery. So, yeah. And that's cool. I gladly take that weight. But we have got settled into our life. We have gotten engaged. Y'all can't see the ring because I got so many on, but we've gotten engaged and we've settled into our new home. So it's time for us to dial it back and get a little more healthier. So that is why I'm starting this weight loss journey vlog with you guys. So, and this is the way to keep me accountable, because I can start something, I can go hard, and then one day I just stop doing it. So I want to be held accountable. I want you guys to watch. I want you guys to ask questions. I want you guys to go on this journey with me. And if you're ready to lose weight, you can hit me up, in the comments down below. Let me know, and then we could go from there, because I definitely want a partner. I got my fiance, but I want more people so we can hold each other accountable to lose this weight, because I like being at a certain weight, which is between 240 and 250. I would like to be smaller, but that's my comfortable weight, where I know I look good in my clothes, where I know I won't walk through the store and be sweating and super tired and don't want to walk, because I love shopping. I just don't want to shop right now because I'm too overweight for myself, for me right now. So that is why I need to lose some weight. And I'm ready now. You know, throughout this year and last year, we've been doing diets off and on. We've lost some weight, then we gain it back, go out of town, cut up, eat, and then we done gain the weight that we worked so hard to lose. So that's what we've been up to, but I am gonna get us on track. And again, like I said, I want you guys to hold me accountable, and if you're on this journey with me, I'm gonna hold you accountable. So make sure y'all let me know in the comments down below if y'all want to go on this journey with us, because we're about to do this. And also, I didn't do a lot of working out when I was losing weight after my weight loss surgery. That is the #1 mistake that I made after my surgery. That is the only mistake I made after my surgery. I did not work out like I should have. So even though I maintained my 250, 240, 250, I would have been much smaller had I worked out. You know what I'm saying? And it's hot. These lights hot, y'all. So, yeah. So I'm going to implement working out for the both of us. And like I said, if you guys want to join us, and let me know down below. And this is going to be this journey, weight loss journey, is going to be in a form on here as a weekly vlog. So there's going to be a whole nother video, and I'll let y'all know what I'll be doing, what I'll be showing y'all, what y'all can expect. And like I said, if y'all want to join in, y'all let me know down below. And I think that's it. Let me make sure though. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to include some before and after my weight loss surgery. So before my weight loss surgery in 2014, after my weight loss surgery, and then I'll show you guys how I'm looking now versus when I lost most of my weight versus what I am now. So yeah, so I was at my smallest 2017, and I started gaining some of my weight back in 2019. So I'm gonna have pictures, and then I'm gonna have a year so y'all can see like the difference. So yeah, so I thank you guys for watching this video, and like I said, I hope y'all join me on this journey if you are looking to lose weight. I got some exciting things coming up. I'm going to do a weekly vlog. And again, I'm going to make a whole nother video showing you, letting you guys know all about that process, and how I'm going to start the weekly vlog, weight loss journey. And I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and please subscribe and share the video. Bring your folks over, share the video, because I'm going to be dropping weekly vlogs about that. But I'm also going to be doing other vlogs and stuff too, like my business vlogs. I'm getting those together as well. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Later.